All right, today we are going to be doing something a little different. We're going to be reproducing a track from 2016 or so. By reproducing, we're going to be making a VIP because it's obviously not going to sound the same. I'm also going to be taking feedback from anybody that wants to submit music. If you want to submit music, add me on Discord and DM me. The song we are going to be reproducing is, if I can find it. This guy right here. Oh, that's neat. 10 seconds into the stream, I've already ran into a bug. Legendary. It doesn't even know what it's doing. Something tells me I'm going to force quit that. It's trying. Didn't try hard enough. Make sure this is gonna work. Yep, that's working. There we go. Alright, we need to open up Dinosaur. This one right here. Now this is a very old version of the project, but I'm using this to pull vocals from. Oh my god. Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, I've found the ban button. Alright, so the version, the final release version of this song is completely gone. I'll never find it. I'll never get it again. It was on a PC that the hard drive corrupted on. but this is what this version sounds like. So we need to find out what the hell is going on here. Because I sure as hell don't know. Is this even doing anything? Oh, wait, does it mute automations now when you mute one thing? It does. So we are going to export as MIDI. We use different drums, I think. Yeah, that kick's pretty weak. Different sound design on the bass. Oh. 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 I think there's a way that I can do this. Yes, there is a way I can do this. Control C. Samples, new folder. It's spelled wrong, but it'll do. And this track is 140. So it goes intro chords 2. Drop chords. Did he cut up the drop chords? Okay, I'm just gonna bounce out drop chords. As a whole. That should be everything that's important. I have the white noise, I have all the samples, so those aren't going to time. I have literally everything. Oh, what was this? Alright. Save that just in case. Export. And it is an F sharp. Some she said. Now what fucking key is that? I will find out, I'm sure. I won't need to go back to this because I have this as a reference. All right. I'm less than thrilled about doing this, but this song is very dear to me and my boy Voxic, so I can't just like let it die. To be honest, it's probably what he wants me to do, is just let it die, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm some monster. We're gonna start with the ocean waves. You guys remember when Cymatics was a sample company? Did I ask if they still were? I said, do you remember? The reality of the situation is if you take this little thing called the utility, slap it on there, and you invert it, kind of look for the harmonics in there. I see one right there. Put an EQ on there. Let's see exactly how that was put in. Oh. What effects were on this? It's on track 32. Mixers over here. 32. Parametric EQ, which is doing what? Ah, yes. And that is at 114 hertz. And it's got reverb with how much decay? 1.5 second decay. Size turned all the way up. Alright. Minimize this because I didn't think I'd need it, but I guess I do. And is that... the hell is my playlist? Okay, so I was right, and then it switches back to that at a bar and a half. And boom. And then... Oh, I forgot it does that. For one measure. So if I mute this, let's go ahead and put the grand piano in there. Do 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 do. Samples. Minimize that. Yeah. Why are my midis not in here? Well, that's fine then. I'll just steal them. See, so right now we just need the, You can tell this was produced in 2016 because it is very simple. These these cores were made in Harmor, but for the sake of not having to go through that, we're gonna make them serum. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna pull the. Excuse me. No. To be honest, workflow on Ableton way faster than FL. And don't take me as I'm just shitting on FL because I produced on FL for many, many years. What does the envelope look like on this? Slight curve up to 100%. Excuse. Huh? You know what? For the sake of, I don't feel like messing with it. We're not going to route that to delay. We're just going to put it on there and we're going to. Second thought, I lied. We're routing it to delay. those sound brighter than this one? They are brighter, they're just, I mean, yeah, you get what I'm saying. I just did them differently, the sound design's different. What's up, Red Eye? Yeah, I made this track in 2016, so it's like a 10-year anniversary almost for this song. I'm pretty close to getting it to sound the same. Pretty close. How are you doing tonight, man? Been working on a song for a long time. That's how that usually goes for me. That's what's up. Anytime I speedrun something, it never goes well, so I just take my time. The only time I can do something fast is when I'm reproducing. I used to as well. Now I make fucking bro step since it's coming back. I mean, I always wanted to make bro step whenever I started making music, but it's just a matter of I didn't have the skill at the time. I feel that, man. I've got about 30 hours in this song here. I'm just gonna skip through it. If you want to send your link to that song in the chat, I'll give it a listen if it's uploaded. This is my most recent song, and it took me about a month to do.
I don't really even know where to begin or even really what to do, because no matter what I do,
For me, it's the drop that takes forever. You'll see why in just a second.
every time
I'll skip through this.
I get ahead,
Yeah, it took me about 2 months to make. But as far as saving mixer slots and presets, yes, only if they are my own though. I don't like messing with pre-made presets and pre-made like effect chains for the simple fact of like if I don't know what's going on to cause certain effects in the sound, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, I'm looking, the chat's over there. Here, actually, let me switch this around so it looks like I'm talking to you. But yeah, no, I just, as far as saving presets and shit like that, I only really save it if it's my own. And not if it's a variation of another person's preset or whatever it may be. Simply because, like I said, if I can't duplicate it, then what's the point in having it? I feel that. How long have you been making music? Hell yeah. I've been producing for 12 years, and I've been playing guitar for 21 years. So I started out playing guitar, and then I heard some Skrillex, and I was like, oh, that sounds cool. I want to learn how to do that. But let me listen to this real quick. A big switch. I fuck with the drunk camera cover art. It's always good to switch up genres. I started out making nothing but melodic dubstep because I didn't know how to do like growls and things like that, but I knew how to do chords. And then I went from melodic dubstep to like I went on a 7-year hiatus of just learning sound design and shit, and that's why that last track that I showed you sounds that way, because I spent so long perfecting my own sound. Like the what DAW do you use? Do you use FL or Ableton or Reaper? I've run into a lot of people that use Reaper lately. So I started with FL, and I just switched to Ableton. It would be 2 years ago now. Yeah, I use Serum a lot for like my chords and saw basses and Reese's and everything else. It's definitely worth the switch. The workflow in Ableton is really difficult to learn, but once you learn it, it is a lot snappier, a lot quicker. You're not tabbing in and out of things to like make changes to like your automation or other things that involve with the playlist, the channel rack, the mixer, because it's all in one spot. Everything's in one screen. I mean, learning how to remake your presets. Learning how to remake your presets is honestly a pretty good skill to have, because I lost everything, and because I didn't memorize how to make everything, I completely forgot. Like, I had an old style that was pretty iconic to me, and I was just working on getting into the bro step thing, and then I lost everything. My hard drive went corrupt, so I lost all my presets, hundreds of project files, hundreds of renders of songs that I hadn't released yet. I had literally 6 years of work that was all just gone. And ever since then, I've been learning to pay attention, like what does what in my mixer presets. And as far as when I say mixer presets, in Ableton, it's your effect rack. Like, here, let me go to something else real quick. Oh God, don't crash. Oh no. Thank God. I fucking hate it. I'll show you why here in a second. But Ableton, as far as what I've seen, has a lot cleaner final sound. Because it seems like everything you do in FL is muddy. Even if you take that limiter off of the mixer on the master chain that they put on the default template, they've actually taken it off to where there's a pure empty template now. But even if you did that, it just sounded like muddy to me. And I'll show you the difference between my FL projects and my Ableton projects here in just a second.
I feel the same. I try to hide, but it never fades. You pull me in like a tidal wave. I feel
That's really good. I typically don't like trance, but the way you have this mixed, it's very tolerable to listen to. Usually the kick's overpowering the rest of the track, or it's too distorted. This is very, very well done. I can appreciate this. This is very good. Now, let me show you the difference between how FL sounds and Ableton sounds with the same amount of work put into the mixdown. So this is FL. I did this in 3 hours. There's a live stream on my YouTube channel of me making this song start to finish. There's one. Here's another one.
Have one large stroke. Hit the bong so hard with your nose that you start wondering what it would be like to be a cricket. So it's gonna have one large stroke. Cricket.
See, to me, FL has this kind of haze over it. And then Ableton sounds like this.
When I'm struggling through the pain, it's like I'm not even here, not even alone. Like every day pulls me further from home. Just breathe it in. Just breathe.
Hey, what's up, Duly Noted? Yeah, I mean, definitely learning a new DAW taught me how to redo everything. I'm doing pretty good, Duly. I appreciate that you think it sounds way better. New to streaming? No. New producing? Definitely no. I've seen you on several other music feedback streams. You probably heard this song. Oh yeah, I'm definitely new. And well, newer to streaming. I usually stream games or me fucking around with music, but I'd say the biggest way that Ableton is different from FL Red Eye is the way, and you know how you have a mixer track and you can only have 10 things in the mixer track unless you use a patcher and then you have to route everything. Ableton does it in a way where it's all in one. So I have all of this shit here and it's all on one track. And I can also route my macros here that are inside. By the way, here's a mind fuck for you. Look at that. Look at that. You see that? See that, boys? That's intuition right there. I put the citrus in Ableton. I do agree. The piano roll on FL is way better. I do miss my piano roll. But that's why this sounds like this. Why is it low passed? It's all in the effect chain. Thanks, man. Have a good day, Red Eye. You still there, Dolly? Yeah, you can drop a song. Just put it in the chat. I don't have a Discord set up or anything. Plus, I think it's a little bit of an extra step that you shouldn't need to take just to share a song. That is true. This is my first feedback. let me show you something, because you're making drum and bass, and drum and bass isn't really drum and bass. Well, I mean, obviously without the drums, but you also need a respace. Let me pull one up real quick. I think that song would sound really sick with this. Oh god, it's doing the thing. Oh god. It. Sorry. The fucking. My MIDI keyboard. Sometimes you hit a key and it just stays playing. But you can get these really gritty basses out of it, like, and then you can also get like, and then it's instead of it being like the old school respace, it actually key tracks. So if you were to go, say, F on the second octave, and you go F on the fourth octave, it changes the tempo and it's in sync. Because what I'm doing is I have this automated with my key tracking. So you drag the note over to your automation, you have it set to sync or BPM, and then that way it plays between, this one's between 1 bar and 1/64. So I can go, see what I'm saying? And it's always in sync. So whenever you have your drums playing over the top of it, it's always the rhythm of the warble, as I'm going to call it, is always going to be in time with your drums. Because the way they used to do it old school is they would use phasing, and phasing is unpredictable. So whenever you sync your key tracking to the rate, that's how you get it. If I turn this noise off, by the way, it sounds a little more dull. So I noticed that your track was a little more laid back, so it doesn't really need the whole grit to it. So you can just turn off this noise. Feel free to copy this, by the way. Or if you have Discord, put it in the chat and I'll send this preset to you. I hardly ever use it, so I don't mind sending it. I could also explain to you how to do it as well. I got mad hiccups. Let's see. Friends. Who the fuck is Pepper? Why is... I'm not gonna get into that. I just sent you a friend request, Dolby. Let me know whenever you get it and accept it. Oh, why did it open up there? All right. Documents, Xfer, CM2 presets, presets, user. Wrong person. There you go. You're welcome. I'm trying to recreate this song that I made in 2016 with stolen French Montana vocals that I definitely don't have the rights to use. And then it drops like... This song is so outdated now. This is what I have so far. It's coming along, very shittily, but it's coming along. I'm trying to figure out if I used a sign for this sub or a saw. Sign. I think I have the... I made this song in 4 hours. I made it in 3 hours. I usually take about between 20 to 40 hours on a track. That's consistent. That's not me starting the project, going making something to eat, and watching YouTube. That's me working on sound design and everything else. This track here took me, I want to say like 60 hours. And then I have a way longer version of this song. Yeah, well, that's because I don't use presets. I do everything from scratch. The only thing I'll use a preset. The only thing I use a preset on is like a preset that I've made. That's good. That means you're taking your time and you're not rushing everything. You're actually putting care into it. This track here has a way longer version. And a really big producer, I don't know if you've ever heard of him, Dr. OZ or Dr. Ozzy. He shit on me for the intro and first section that I had, so I just got rid of it and I kept this section, which he still didn't like. But he told me you couldn't do triplet basses with 4/4 drums. And that was this is basically me saying fuck you to him. If you listen, every bass and every growl is triplets.
Device is connected successfully.
This sound right here is so good. Whoa. This sounds so much different than the rest of the fucking song. But yeah, the original of this has 80 hours. Once I get this bass line down, I'll save it and I'll show you what the full track was supposed to sound like. I'm actually gonna cheat. Shit. Shit. I think that's right. Fuck, it was right to begin with. What was that? Give me just a second, Dolly. G sharp, F sharp, E. G sharp, Shark. Yeah. And then we just boom, boom, copy, paste, because that's how I did it in 2016. Let's check this out real quick. I like it though, it grabs your attention in the first couple of seconds. You have to do that nowadays with fucking TikTok brain.
Keeping me up, keeping me up, keeping me up, keep me up all night. 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 Keep me up all night. Keeping me up, keep me up all night. Keeping me up, keep me up all night. Keeping me up, keep me up all night. Keep me up all night. You don't need to know, you don't own me. You don't need to know. You don't need to know, you don't own me. You don't need to know. Keeping me up, keeping me up, keep me up all night. Keeping me up, keep me up all night. Keep me up all night. You don't need to know, you don't own me. You don't need to know. You don't need to know, you don't own me. You don't need to know. You don't own me. You don't need to know, you don't own me. You don't need to know. You keep me up all night, keep me up all night. Keep me up all night.
I really fuck with the sound design on these, not sure what you call them, re-spaces / growls / D&B nonsense. I like it. Good job on that.
Keeping me up, keep me up all night. Keep me up, keep me up all night. 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 Keeping me up, keep me up all night. Keeping me up, keep me up all night. Keeping me up, keep me up all night. Keep me up all night. Keeping me up.
Is that two sine waves phasing, or is that a single sine with an LFO on the volume? Nice. Now, I only have one issue with this track, and I see it's still a demo because you got the date, genre, and BPM. Although I don't usually put the key in my whip titles. You were in a stream where I was talking about that. Good point. It is better sorting. Because my whip folder looks like this. This is what my whip folder looks like. So yeah, it's definitely good for definitely good for organizing. But no, what I was gonna say is I kind of feel like you overused the vocal, and I say this with experience because there's a remix that I did on Skrillex's Try It Out. Hold on. I'm gonna ban that guy. No, you overused the vocals, like in a sense that you didn't change the tone or the rhythm or anything like that. Which it might be particular to this genre. The only thing that exhausted me while listening to this was the vocals being used over and over again. It is a great vocal. I definitely would not get rid of it. But pick and choose where you want to put it. Oh, I'm sorry. That bot distracted me. I didn't see that you said I feel that. Chop them up some more for sure. Because I've found that a lot of times whenever you get vocals that are from the same artist that are a different take, it doesn't have the same energy as the original. So like chopping this up would probably get you some pretty good results. But now granted, take it with a grain of salt because I am saying this from experience. This song I made, it was like one of my first releases. This song here, my Try It Out remix, I did the same thing. All of them. I could not tell you. I don't. A lot of people use the mini meter thing. I don't, because I don't feel like. But I don't feel like paying for it. I know for a fact that it's probably hitting 0 dB. Sorry, I got something in the back of my throat. I was cutting metal at work today, and I think I got some of the shavings in my sinuses, and they're starting to drain to the back of my throat. God, I'm about to start crying. You know what? I don't even know if I mixed and mastered this. Can I download this? I have it set to download. I probably already downloaded it. Is there an Ableton plugin to show you how many LUFs? How long have I been producing? 12 years. Yeah, I have a whole thing. I have a reel, so you could call it, of all of my music over the last 10 years that I could find. So I've got a couple songs to show you guys. First up is... Actually, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. Let's try this one. Farm to Table Trash. Next. If making bad music was a crime, I would definitely be convicted with that one.
So keep your head high, now I'm not alone.
Well, that one was trash too. Maybe this one? It's getting a little better. Alright, let's try this one.
Okay. I'ma try it out. Okay. I'ma try it out. Okay.
Now it sounds like we're getting somewhere. The track that's playing right now. Oh my god. This track here is my all-time favorite track. All-time favorite track. I'm never cutting metal without a mask again. Sounds like I'm getting a feel for it. What's next? That was just Foxic being really good at making chords and leads. Foxic is my best friend. He lives in North Carolina. I live in Florida. And actually, that song that I just played, that song and this song have the same chord progression. I wrote the chords, and he was like, yo, that chord progression's dope. Send it to me. So I sent it to him. We were supposed to collab, and I had just gotten a new job, so I couldn't finish it with him. So he did that, and then I did this. Chords and leads. That was me just learning how to make vocal chops and chords. That's definitely one of my favorite collaborations. That was dope. I think I was just getting a handle on sound design. Too bad that's right when I lost all my studio equipment. That was my first time using Ableton ever, and you can tell. That was my first time making deep dub. Sounds pretty cool. Yeah, my hard drive got corrupted right at the peak of me learning a whole bunch of shit. Lost the whole PC. Couldn't afford to rebuild it. Ended up getting with my wife. She got pregnant. We had our son. And I never got the money back to rebuild my studio setup until just 2 years ago. Voxic gave me this dinosaur of a computer. And then over time I upgraded it into what it is now, to where I can actually do whatever the hell I want. I have a full studio setup. I have 8-inch monitors with 1-inch tweeters. These are DT770s. I got 3 monitors, 55-inch TV, 49 key MIDI keyboard. So that's why I'm finally getting back into it full swing. That's why it's only 10 years and not 12, because there was 2 years that I was out. I was still messing around on FL Mobile on my phone, but I didn't produce anything. I just edited songs, really. That was my first time using Ableton with vocals. That was pretty cool. That was my first track I made. Have a good night, Dooley. Have fun. Be safe. I might stream tomorrow. I don't know yet. See you, man.
Stuff on your books. So simplified Chinese cards, all of them are going to be holographic. But there will be like at least one full art in the set. That's a cool card.
Anybody who's watching right now, go watch Ashley's stream.
The problem is that getting back into Pokemon cards is late.
What's up, New Yo? New... I think I said that right. Just producing a track that I made 10 years ago for a 10-year anniversary thing or whatever. Trying to do a VIP. Yeah, the VIPs are supposed to be better than the original. Excuse me, I don't know if that'll be the case this time, though. You know what? Probably just gonna delete this and try something else. What are you up to tonight? Oh wow, the other side of the planet. I know it's 8:30 in the UK right now. Is that where you are? I have a good friend who lives in the UK. Hell yeah. You make music or anything? This is a G sharp. That doesn't make sense. It doesn't sound like it's going to a G sharp up here. Are they all just the same note? Post a link in the chat. I'll listen to it. Yeah. Put it in the chat, and I will give it a listen. Give me just a second. Let me adjust the second bass here, and then I'll listen to it. This is an E. Yeah, that's probably what I did. This is probably a G because it's playing the note after. Let's go through some more. I gotta figure out what note I was fucking playing. Let's see what you got here. Let's listen to the sauce. There's no album. I like the bit crushing at the end. I'd use a transient. It is a little bit all over the place, but you have the same flow throughout, so it's not that big of a deal. The biggest thing that stuck out to me was the fact that your snare needs more, I don't want to say more compression, it needs a transient processor or transient shaper. Which, what that will do is that'll make the snare pop a little more. The kick's a little overpowering too, but if you bring that snare up, they'll be level. Honestly, what I would do is I would turn everything in the track down by like 3 dB and then mix everything to your drums. So like if something's louder than your drums, turn it down. If something's quieter than your drums, turn it up, so on and so forth. And because you're going to need that extra 3 dB of headroom for whenever you go to master. Because if you don't have the headroom, then whenever you go to master, it's just everything's going to be slammed at the top and there's not going to be any dynamics. I cannot figure out for the life of me why this sounds like shit. You're welcome. Do you use FL or Ableton? God, this sounds so fucking out of key, it's driving me crazy. You know what? Hold on a second. F sharp, C sharp, A sharp. Oh, I'm going the same as the bass. That makes sense. So this should probably be... that went off fire. Delete this. This needs to be... Wait, no. Still there, buddy? Or did you dip out? That's a G sharp. Ladies and gentlemen, stream's dead. And with that, I'm going to bed. Good night, everyone.